今天我要给大家分享另外一个语法知识。那这个语法知识点是什么呢？它是来自于 HSK 标准1的一个课程。这其实如果你的基础打得扎实了，那对于之后如果想快速提高是非常快的。首先这里要看一下第一个，这个结构是什么呢？是一个强调句 ，they emphasize time or place or the manner。首先这里要注意一下 ，pay attention the first sentence. What do they talking about it?When the occurrence of something is knowing, that means something already happened. We already knew it. For example, 我是昨天来的. You understand what's the meaning? What do you understand? Like, do you understand what they're talking about? 我是昨天来的. Here, do not confuse about this kind of pattern. 是 with the is fixed. And then,the part they placed after 是 is the place they want to emphasize. Normally can be the manner, the time, or the place, and then follow a verb. So here, 昨天 means yesterday. 所以我是昨天来的. That means I came here yesterday. It's not the day before, it's not today. So it's emphasized. It was yesterday. So here in this time, in this pattern, in this sentence, it's emphasized time. If we change this sentence without this kind of emphasized pattern, also they can turn into the normal one. Like, for example, like 我昨天来了. 我昨天来了. It tells you that I came yesterday. So this is the normal sentence. So here, have you noticed that actually the first normal sentence, if we use emphasize the pattern, we just keep the subject, and then we have to add the emphasized part 是 follow the subject, and then we keep the time place, and then we follow a verb. Have you noticed that in the end of the sentence, actually we do not use the anymore instead of the. So this sentence, normal one, 我昨天来了 turn into 我是昨天来的. Now, the second sentence, 这是在北京买的. 我们说在北京 is a place. So this sentence is emphasize the place. Where did you buy this kind of thing? Where did you buy it? I bought it in Beijing or in somewhere. Anyway. 好，那 last sentence, 你们是怎么来饭店的? 饭店 I think it's a restaurant. Do not confuse about this verb. 所以你们是怎么来饭店的? 怎么 It's quite common, very common way to ask how. So here it's talking about the manner, how you get to the restaurant. So maybe by the train, airplane, anyway. So 你们是怎么来饭店呢? Maybe. So emphasize, know this kind of emphasize pattern, emphasize time, the place, or the manner. After the verb, we don't need to change the place. We only have to add two parts. 是 after the subject, and the has to be put in the end. Do not try to change the place. How to use this kind of pattern in a sentence? For example, like 你是昨天还是今天去机场的? 机场 airplane. So 你是昨天还是今天去机场的? Like, do not confuse this kind of question when your Chinese friends ask you the question like this. Maybe you're going to confuse why they have a the in the end. Why do not say directly like 你是昨天还是今天去机场? Actually, it's a pattern. So the doesn't have any meaning here. 那你是你是昨天还是今天去机场的? How to respond this kind of question? Maybe an easy way to say 昨天 or 今天. That works. Quite easy, but it works. 昨天 or 今天. Or if you want to show you more kind of language skill, maybe we can answer like a little bit kind of complete. So, 我是昨天去机场的 or 我是今天去机场的 That can be perfect. Okay, so now we know the statement of this kind of pattern. How to use that in the negative form. 第二个部分 the negative form. Actually, the negative form doesn't have any big kind of problems here. Actually, we only have to add the plus before 是 Here it's fixed. You don't need to change anything else. 所以 instead like write a sentence like 我是昨天来的 So the negative form is gonna be 我不是昨天来的这是在北京买的 The negative form gonna be 这不是在北京买的我们是坐出租车来的 The negative form gonna be 我们不是坐出租车来的 Okay, that's about today's emphasize part.